this is your captain speaking with another battle for you against Lance, a guy off from Serebii. And I really hate going to Serebii for battles, but really it's like no other choice. But I hate it because people just like, as soon as you say looking for a standard battle, you just get like piled with these random friend codes. I know that's like the whole point of it, but still it's just annoying to see. And I'm sorry I've not been uploading many videos, but it's because I'm trying to get this, if you see it, Dratini, into its fully evolved form. Now getting Dratini into Dragonair isn't a problem, but it's getting it from Dragonair into Dragonite that's the problem. So anyway, he leads off with some Swampert, and all it's going to do is set up Stealth Rocks. I know it's going to probably take a Fake Out, but I'll just go for it anyway. Depends if it's EVs or not. I'm going to see if this is a Serebii nub or not. And yeah, done decent damage. I will be able to probably KO it because all it will do is set up Stealth Rocks, and then I'll KO it with double hit after this. Anyway, so yeah, Neko Water, weird name, and yeah, double hit will be a 2-hit KO after that, unless this is a crit. Nah, I'm not that lucky. So yeah, he's probably thinking that done a lot, and all it does is set up Stealth Rocks. There you go. I would have been amazed if I just, for some reason, Ambipom just tricked at a Choice Scarf and then just set up Stealth Rocks. So I'm pretty sure from Payback, I don't know if Payback will hit it. I'll just go for the double hit. I mean, not to be risky, right? I was thinking it would miss, but thank goodness it didn't. So yeah, double hit KOs it, and Ambipom's looking in a pretty good position right now. And because none of my team is really very weak to Stealth Rocks apart from my newly bred Dragonite, well not Dratini, but then evolved into Dragonite, with lots and lots of work. I mean, it barely takes anything. I mean, barely takes any experience. So he sends in this Metagross, and I'm like, great. And I'm just gonna see if it's an Agiligros. I'll just U-turn, because I really do not want to be hit by this Metagross. He's probably going for the Meteor Mash anyway. So U-turn does a alright amount, I suppose, due to Metagross's pretty good defense. And so I get the hell out of there, and now I'm going to go into my Infernape, because Infernape can do a pretty good job unless it goes for EQ. So I go into my what the fuck barbecue, don't care if it dies or not, I mean. So he goes for Hammer Arm, pretty random I suppose, but could have worked out for him if I stayed in. That will do pretty good damage to what the fuck barbecue. I'm hoping it doesn't KO, it doesn't. And its speed is lowered, so I'm pretty sure Flare Blitz can KO it from here. Because I mean, as Choice Banded now, stabbed, pretty high base power anyway, and Blaze is activated. And he does withdraw, but I don't really care because Flare Blitz will do a lot of damage to whatever. And apart from an Arcanine. Does it have Intimidate? No, it has Flash. Oh, it has Intimidate, yes. I should have went for the close combat, but I just was not thinking. But Flare Blitz will still do some damage despite the Intimidate. It'll do about a quarter, I'm thinking. Wow, that actually done pretty good damage. So I need to save this what the fuck barbecue for his stupid Metagross. And so I'm gonna switch now. I don't know what he's gonna do, so I'll just send in Ambipom. Ambipon's just meant to take out the lead, because leads can sometimes be a problem, but I'll just send it in anyway. So I don't know what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna go for a Thunderfang or something like that. Yeah, so I send back in my Ambipom. He's probably got extreme speed though, so I have no idea. He goes for Crunch. That wouldn't have, well, it would have KO'd, but still, it's not exactly very effective. But anyway, so Crunch is, it does take out my Ambipom, but at least now I can get a safe switch into let's see, Politoed. Why the hell not? I mean, it's Politoed. So I'm gonna Hypnosis. He's probably gonna switch, predicting the obvious Surf or something like that. Pointed Stones does nothing. I'm gonna Hypnosis, and yeah, I don't know if he's got Thunderfang or not. It probably would have been a wise idea to switch into Meganium, but so he does withdraw. That is good. That was probably a good play on my part. And he goes into Gengar, which probably has the obvious Thunderbolt. Caught in a Safari Ball. I don't know if in Heart Gold or in Soul Silver there's Safari where you can catch Gengar, but if it isn't, then it's hacked. So anyway, Gengar eventually does fall. Oh, not eventually. It falls asleep, and I'm just gonna surf now. I'm not predicting a switch or anything. I have no idea. If he switches, that's probably good on his part, obviously. So I'm just gonna go for the surf. He switches to keep it as Sleep Father, I suppose, and he goes into this weird Japanese name, which I have no idea what it means. His Scizor, great, an OU spammer. So I'm gonna go for the surf and stuff, and that will do some good damage, I suppose, to Scizor. So wow, that's doing a lot. So it does half, which is pretty good. And seeing as that there's not really much items on this guy, I even outspeed, so he wasn't even going for the bullet punch or anything. I don't know what he was going for, but Surf, just looking at about how much it did, it probably will KO. If not, it'll survive with low health. That's probably got max damage than min damage. He goes for X Scissor. I don't see why, but I suppose it is pretty good. I don't know. I've never seen a Scissor with X Scissor. Yeah, Scissor with X Scissor. So I'm gonna go Ice Beam, knowing that it probably will KO it from here if he decides to switch. Oh well, but knowing that I'm faster for some reason, Politoed's faster than a Scizor. Wow, that Scizor must be really slow. So he does go for the bullet punch, so that tells me that he does have it. I'm not really too bothered. That doesn't KO even, so it's because it's not very effective. So I go for the Ice Beam. I was kind of predicting a switch, thinking he might save in for later, but probably Ice Beam will KO it. Yep, it does, and Politoed's still looking pretty good. He's probably going to send in the Arcanine now. I don't know, it's probably over predicting here, or over saying. I have no idea. Anyway, so this Politoed's in pretty low health, and he goes into this Dragonite. Great. I have a Dragonite of my own, which is much better. It's not much better because this is female as well. My own is also female. So I'm going to see what he's going to do now. See if he locks himself into any move of some sort. I don't know. But either way, I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam because Politoed probably will die to Stealth Rock when it switches in. So Dragonite uses Extreme Sweep, so he does have Heart Gold. And that will that will KO the Politoed. Yeah, Politoed goes down. I don't really mind. But now, that's actually pretty good, because now I can go to my Meganium and just outrage it, which you will probably not expect. Dragonite will live, it'll probably do about half or something. So I'm going to send in my Herbal Essences, and Pointing Stones does nothing. So it can survive a hit from this Dragonite. It goes for Outrage. Oh hey, he's trying to just go for this powerful move and hope that it will KO. I'm guessing that won't KO because Meganium does have pretty good defense, and I've put some HP EVs, but it still will do a lot. They're 90 HP. So I go for Outrage myself, and he's probably gonna go do what the fuck? But yeah, it can learn it by Heart Gold, some move tutor in Frontier Front, something like that, and that'll do about half, which is pretty good. So he's like, wow. So I think yeah, since Outrage will probably KO me from here, I'm hoping he gets confused. Oh, well, actually I'm not.